finished washing our hands up here, and oh, I didn't see you there. Let me just close this door. Been working on this darn truck for customer for quite some time now, and everything's really starting to come together. But I guess I should probably introduce myself. Hi, my name is William, and yeah, I started off building old big semis for people, and I got real interested into farming when I was young, and yeah, it seems like that's what I do for a full-time job now. Welcome to our mega farm. And would you look at that, the beans are ready. But it would be rude to not give you a tour before we really got into things. So this is our beautiful compound. Me and a bunch of guys run this. They're all late to work, so consider yourself fired. I'm just playing. But anywho, let's come in here. Like I said, starting us off a little JCB. Of course, this project truck for the neighbor, it's been a real headache. This is my grandpa's prized possession, the 5020. I will not be using it or touching it. I don't feel like getting scolded. And here is one of our monster machines that does a lot of damage to crops, man. John Deere X9, this thing is beautiful. Runs for us great. I know some people don't like them, but we're having real good luck with them. Of course, a massive haul master. It's an Elmer 1700 bushel. We've got that puppy hooked up to, of course, you knew it, the old 9RX at 490 horsepower edition with the wide tracks. That's probably the best looking machine we got around here. Of course, we have to have the Thunder Creek for faraway fields, and this is my beautiful truck right here, F350 Limited. It does have the 6.7 liter power stroke in it. This truck is a force to be reckoned with. That's what we got going on in the main shop right now. I guess I should come over here. There's nothing in this storage shed for now. That's usually where we put the semis during winter. But if we come around this corner, yeah, we got one of the boys' old 2500s. I know what a lot of people are gonna think, man. This thing clapped out. Not bad. It's only got 210,000 miles on it, and the rims are worth more than the truck. Anywho, we have that hooked up to the old Demco 50-foot haul and the 45-foot draper. That is going to be in use at some point later today. Maybe not that one, but another one. And coming over here, we do have both of our 16-row foldable corn heads. Man, talk about nice when getting in and out of fields. Can't really beat them. We do have our oldest tractor on the farm other than the 5020, of course, and maybe one or two other ones, is the 9620, and that is hooked up to one of our cultivators. Like I said, we do have two of them. The other one we keep outside. It kind of gets rotated in when things get stored for the winter. And then coming out here is our massive lineup of Pete's hooked up to Wilson's. We got them all custom done. I did a lot of this myself, and we've built these trucks over the years. Some of them have day cabs, some don't. Just depends on where we're going. So some of them have different hood ornaments, different stacks, but it's definitely a fleet at that. Of course, another 45-foot head, the combine we'll be using for this bean field that we're going to get in here in a minute. And then there's one last thing to show you. Of course, one of the most impressive things about our farm that I do love is this little grain elevator setup. Well, I shouldn't call it little, it's massive. We basically run a small granary with as much ground as we have around here. But we get it done, and man, it's impressive how they installed that and how quick it came in. Most of the co-op does all of our spraying. I know what you're thinking. Dude, you run that many acres. Why do you have a sprayer? Or not just spray yourself? Well, co-op does it for us. We get so busy, man. I'm not gonna lie. We do some custom harvests, so we go out of town. Sometimes it's just easier if they do it. Some old buddies, so they do the job just right, but when we're in a pinch, we do have a little self-pulled sprayer, and that is hooked up to the beautiful 8210. My personal favorite tractor on this farm. And of course that 1775 NT is what we're running. We've got two of them. Those are our two main planters hooked up to the 8345R and the 8345R also. The only difference with these is some weight, and then the tires are different, and yeah, this one was obviously having problems, but we're not going to get into that right now. So without further ado, I'm not going to hold you guys. Like I said, it's time. The beans are... They're burning off. We at least need to cut around it and see what moisture they're getting and when we can go today. So what we'll do here is we'll open the big old door, go ahead, pull out the Haul Master. We're going to leave this combine in for beans today since we already have the other out. If somebody decides to join us at some point, we'll let them hop up in there and join it with us. But yeah, we'll go ahead and pull the 9RX out. We'll open this big old door, and the way these fold up is so sweet. Well, we've got the 9RX all placed. what we're going to do now is I am going to hop in the first truck, of course. See here, all fired up, Peterbilt 3406. We'll open this up, and all I'm going to do is kind of put this over here. I'm not going to try to put it too far close into the beans. Like I said, we can pull them one at a time pretty much. We'll get 2 of them lined up because it is beans. They're not making as much. I do suspect these beans will yield good, but since especially we're not running 2 combines, there's really not a need to pull out every single semi, especially not, like I said, when the grain leg's just right here. So we'll get both of these all stationed up. We will get the John Deere hooked up, and I think we'll be pretty much ready to rock and roll. Yep, it's going strong, all right. Moistures are actually not reading too bad. I cannot complain. What I'm going to do is just go ahead and take this little end off right here, especially since, yeah, it just kind of makes it a little more wonky, especially when the other guy comes in and starts, because it does sound like we're going to have a second now. So, we're going to run this pretty good. I might hop out and do some grain carting a little bit. We'll see. We'll just go ahead and get this all opened up, and once we're running, probably put y'all on a time lapse, but until then, I'll catch you around. Well, we got other guy already going. I was just making sure, following him over here, making sure he, you know, doesn't mess nothing up. He can do that from time to time. All right, so we're definitely going good now, and we'll definitely get into it, and I'll catch y'all in a little bit.
The city life and the crazy nights. Figure I should probably give it a try. Maybe check it out, see what it's all about. But the traffic was fast and the money was slow. The people I met you never get to know. I kinda miss this place I used to live back home. 'Cause up here it's breakneck, paycheck, rat race. What's next? I'm tired of feeling like a small fish in a big pond. I think I'll go back where I came from, where everybody knows my name. My friends are still the same. I guess the slow life hit me just right, like a bonfire on a cold night. Hell, and you can keep your 9 to 5. Happy with the simple life. Yeah, I ain't here to try to change your mind, trying to save your time, in case you're thinking about breaking out the bucket list. Girl, you can skip this funny business, 'cause up there it's complicated and overrated. Down here everything is understated. That's alright by me. I got everything that I need, but there is breakneck, paycheck, rat race. What's next? I'm tired of feeling like a small fish in a big pond. I think I'll go back where I came from, where everybody knows my name. All my friends are still the same. I guess the slow life hit me just right, like a bonfire on a cool night. Yeah, you can keep your 9 to 5, 'cause I'm happy with the simple life. Tired of feeling like a small fish in a big pond. I think I'll go back where I came from, where everybody knew my name, and all my friends are still the same.
Well, both of those guys are going now, and they're rolling pretty darn good. I'm going to come over here and unload our first thing of beans into the semi-truck. We've got barely over half full, but everything's rolling now, so we're going to have to definitely stay on top of it. Those guys are hauling the mail, and yeah, we'll pull up to the first truck here and get unloaded. And just like that, one truck is already almost full. I mean, 1,700, obviously, these pace setters, I'd say they hold probably 1,100 on a good day. So, I mean, not too bad. Looks like our boy finally found his correct line over here. We'll go catch him, but man, like I said, we're rolling today. You can't be happier about that. And, looks like it's already almost lunchtime. We might have to take a little break. And, I definitely got some stuff to do this afternoon, so I ain't gonna be able to stick around, the entire day, but we'll just see how it progresses. And we'll see if we can catch him right here. Let's get him online. Slow down a little bit. I think, oh, there he goes. So, look at that. We're in line. We'll keep up with him, set our distance, and should be good. And if you guys could see the sheer size of this Hallmaster, I think you'd be impressed. Because this thing may not look like it's massive. I mean, it's hooked up to a massive tractor. But this is just overall really impressive how fast two combines running well can take out a field. And of course you can see our other guy unloading up there. Switch places for a little bit, but it's lunchtime, so we're gonna meet up here, and we'll catch y'all when we come back from lunch. Thank you guys for watching this video. If you do like this new series, this massive, ridiculously stupid operator size, give it a thumbs up, and yeah, we'll continue it because I think this is going to be one I enjoy. I think this is one that will promote me streaming to get fields done and such. So, yeah, go ahead and leave a comment, like if you're still here. I appreciate you as always. We'll see you in the next one.